Alright, so after I did my last coolant flush and changed my coolant, I had the temperature sensor stay pegged out, like all the way in the red. And I could not get it to reset, even though I knew that everything was working properly, got all the air out of the system and everything else. So, I'm pretty sure this temperature sensor is bad. I just went to the dealership and got it. There's the information there. You can pause the screen and take a screenshot of whatever if you need to. But that's the temperature sensor. In order to get to it, you need to pull the passenger side front tire, and you're going to remove the rubber thing that goes here. There's 9 little plastic snappers that go around there. And then you'll see this heat shield here for the exhaust manifold. Where the sensor is you got to go up in there. And I'm going to see if I can zoom up there. Let's see. There we go. If you see that shiny foil right there, the sensor's right behind there. So right in there. I'm sorry it's hard for the camera to focus. Oh, okay, there we go. I got a better angle. So there's the sensor right there. There's a 2-wire sensor. There's a little clip connector on the electrical that you'll have to release. You can kind of get it with your finger. And then once you get that connector off, you're going to need a 3/4 inch deep socket, and you're going to need 2 3-inch extensions, or if you have a 6-inch, that'll work too. The reason you need that exact length is because once you get up in there, there's some obstructions that if you have a longer extension than 6 inches, you're not going to be able to get the right angle to get onto that sensor without breaking something. So I recommend using a 6-inch, or I have 2 3-inchers put together here. A longer one just won't fit in there, and a shorter one, you won't be long enough to get to it. So that's what you're going to need. And I'm going to go ahead and get up in there and take that old sensor out. Oh yeah, one more thing. Make sure you have a catch can there. You can see by my little bit of splatter there that when I took the sensor out earlier, not knowing whether or not it was bad, it drained quite a bit of fluid out. So get yourself a clean container so that you can reuse that fluid that comes out, unless you're emptying out your system to change the fluid anyway. But if you got new fluid in there like I do, go ahead and get your catch can ready under there, because a lot of fluid's going to come out of there. Probably about a gallon and a half will drain out of there while you have that sensor out. Alright, so here's the old sensor versus the new sensor. That's the part that goes inside. You can see some discoloration there, but I don't see any reason why it would have gone bad by flushing the fluid. I have no idea. But anyway, you never know what's going to happen when you shake things up in your system. So here's the new one. We're going to put it in. I did want to show you a little trick though. What you want to do is you want to put some wadded up paper towel inside your deep socket, because if you don't, the sensor will go in too far, and those threads will be down below the socket, so you'll never be able to thread it back in. So just put enough wadded up paper towel down in there so that it sets your sensor up towards the top, and that'll keep it so that you can't, because you're not going to be able to reach all the way up there with your arms unless you're freaking Gumby or something. Anyway, that's your pro tip. So a little bit of paper towel in your deep socket will keep you in, put you in the right position. All right. Hey, I wanted to show you guys this website real quick. It's I'll put the link below, but it's cardiagn.com. So car diagram, I guess it's short for. Anyway, I'll put the link for the website in the video description. But I wanted to show you this because it's a really well illustrated website, and it's free. There's some advertising on it, but that's just at the top and bottom, and there's no pop-ups or anything like that. Oh, you can see the name of the website right there. Anyway, this is where I found the location for the temp sensor, because I could not find it on this engine. There's so much going on in there. So this is really cool because it shows you like the black and white pictures, and it kind of highlights in color the components. So there's the ECT sensor, which is the engine coolant temperature sensor. And it shows clearly where it is, and it shows some other components around it. So all I had to do was find where the exhaust manifold came up, and after I removed the front tire, all I had to do was reach in there, find where this is, and then the coolant sensor was right behind there. Now, obviously, this doesn't show how difficult it is to get in there, but you saw earlier, yeah, my hands are still all scratched up. But anyway, good luck. And I just wanted to share this resource with you because it's a really good resource. And I have yet to find any better free content. There's a lot of like maintenance guides and all kinds of stuff on this website as well. So like, look, there's all your other sensors. So pretty cool. And it's actually broken down by, I can't show it here, but it's broken down by like category. So it shows like sensors, and it'll show you all your sensor locations, and it'll show you like electronics and all that kind of thing. So really good resource. Wanted to share it with you, and I'll see you guys on the next video.